And I just wanna tell you how I feel. I'm pretty sure everything's been said. Someone else come around, my brain go dead. Rushing in familiar territory, leaving things unread.
Welcome back.
We're back.
It's your girl K.E.
It's your girl Consuela.
Hey y'all, she gonna act the fool if I ain't get it right this week.
And was because we not all love that. Y'all get excited when y'all see those spirit fingers. I know you do.
You're right. I get too excited when we be having guests. I'll be ready to go on and start talking to them.
Right.
Yeah, you're right
get all
about
the tea
that.
From them.
You know, we got to keep our transition smooth. Make sure people know, you know, it's your girl K.E., it's your girl Consuela. Because we might have new viewers.
We might.
They need to know that's the thing that we do here.
They need to know.
You're right.
The rules and regulations up in this house.
Facts. Definitely up in this house. Rules and regulations.
What we got today? We're doing a little different today. K.E. taking over today.
I'm taking over the interview today.
She driving the boat.
Let me drive the boat. And y'all tell me if I do okay.
Tell her if y'all want more of
a little something.
K.E. takeovers.
So before we end up these, because we went a couple weeks without telling you, you know, but I went on vacation.
You did.
Friend, I went on vacation, and you know, we don't vacation often. When was the last time you had a vacation?
It's probably been 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years? Friend, you deserve a vacation. Trying to give you a vacation for July 4th, but, you know, we'll talk about it. We'll see what happens. You know, we'll figure it out.
Another story for another day.
Another story for another day. Yeah, trying to do. We deserve vacations. Black people, we don't vacation. All we do is work. Where did you go when you went on your vacation?
I think the last vacation I went on was like a girls trip.
Where'd you go?
Where did we go? I feel like it was Vegas. It was either Vegas. It was Vegas, but it was. I don't remember if it was for a Riri birthday or for a friend. I think it was somebody's birthday. We went to Vegas.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it was a good time.
It was a good time.
So was it a group chat? Everybody at the group chat made it to the vacation.
Yeah, cause that group chat that I was in at the time, we always made it out. Mm-hmm. This group chat, the group chat don't never make it out.
You one of the people that don't be making it out though, so I'm glad you pointing that out. Okay then. So this episode is called Passport Princesses.
Hey,
I'm a passport princess. You just got your passport.
Me too. I ain't been nowhere, but I got it.
You got your passport, so we're gonna start going. Okay, so you just got your passport, so that means you haven't been out the country. Mm-mm. Talk about the states you've been. You said you've been to Vegas, that's Nevada. Talk about all these other places.
Been to LA.
Been to LA.
I was excited about Miami.
Okay.
But I never been. I've been to Pensacola.
Okay.
New York.
New York.
Georgia. Of course, Mississippi, Texas, Oklahoma, those surrounding.
The geographical area here. I got you. You ever been to Colorado?
No, but I want to go. But I really don't like the cold. But I just want to go to have that experience.
Yeah, I want to go too.
Yeah,
we should put that on our board of things to do.
Yep.
Because I want to go see Deion Sanders. I don't want to say I've missed the Colorado Buffaloes at this point, this peak. I feel like this is going to be a big point in pop culture. You don't think so? You know? I think this is going to be a big... It's almost like, to me, old heads don't get mad at me. But I feel like this is going to be a big point in sports pop culture. Like, you know how the Fab Five was?
Now you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Fab Five with Michigan, like, that's a big time in sports as far as, like, pop culture. Like, people seeing Dennis Rodman play, you know, he was big in pop culture. Even though it may not be, like a great, like, championship thing, I feel like I don't want to miss that.
Yeah.
It's almost like, for instance, I'm a big LeBron James fan. I haven't seen LeBron James play yet. That'd be so wild. That'd be so wild.
Well, we need to make that happen, friend, before he hang up his...
You ever been to Arizona?
No, but I want to go.
You want to go?
Fly me out there.
Yeah.
The love of my life lives in Arizona. He don't know he the love of my life, but he is.
Don't say that on here no more.
It is what it is. For now.
Y'all free to say anything. I just want y'all to know that y'all free to say anything. Okay. But Arizona's beautiful. Scottsdale, I lived in Phoenix for a little while. Scottsdale's really nice. What other states have you been to? You can't even think of nothing else?
Yeah, I can't think of any other states.
Northern states, you've been to Iowa, Wisconsin, none of those states?
What's there?
Huh?
What's there? Like, those aren't states that I just, like, think of.
It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in Iowa. In Wisconsin.
Well, my cousin, they invited me to go to Iowa with them not too long ago, but they were driving.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have been interested either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the one time that I've been to Iowa was to go play the University of Iowa. This is way before Caitlin Clark time period. Iowa really wasn't like that. But I've been to Iowa. Most of my travel comes from like sports. You have the desire to go there.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
Wait, to go where?
To these other states. Like you,
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know about Iowa, but I ain't never woke up.
Well, I'm not saying like Iowa. I'm just
like,
saying like when you travel, we getting into the travel.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So more so, you have to decide on vacation. I got you. So where you haven't been out the country, why did you get a passport? What made you get a passport? You ain't had one to now. So what made you decide?
Because I just felt like, why don't I have one? Like, cause what if something comes up and I can't go because I ain't got a passport.
Right.
Because it ain't something you can just get overnight. And then your birthday, you were mentioning, plans for that. Something. So, like, well, if those plans happen to be out of the country, then I need to be prepared.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, good. I think everybody in America should get a passport, especially people in the black community. Why we ain't got a passport? I know it's because they don't see themselves going out the country, but I feel like we should be pursuing opportunities to go indulge in other cultures, different foods, meet different people. I think we got to get out of our safe space.
They're getting a little bit better with it now. And I think
so
that
too.
whole TikTok luxury lifestyle type.
Make people want to go travel.
Yeah, I think it's.
But just for the flex, though.
Yeah. They're just taking pictures of it like right there.
If you could pick up tomorrow and go to another country, where would you go?
Probably anywhere tropical, even though I can't swim.
Tropical? Why tropical?
I don't like to be cold.
It's a lot of different places that ain't tropical.
I don't know. I want to get in a swimsuit and I want to just.
Like Thailand?
Be cute.
You go to Thailand?
Yeah. Yes. Is that where people be going? They do the fancy, like, cute pictures with the elephants?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that.
For the flex?
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. I'm done for the flex.
I want to do that.
So, what other countries would you travel to?
I'm pretty open, honestly. Long as it's not cold. Mm-hmm. That's my only thing. Like, and if it's cold, I just can't be there for a long time. Being cold it's not for me.
Yeah. Which one sounds more appealing, Greenland or Iceland?
Iceland sounds more appealing to me.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
You're right. You picked the right one. I was trying to mix you up. Some historical stuff. We'll talk about that on a later date.
Yeah.
Greenland and Iceland. When you hear Greenland, you think probably like green pastures and stuff like that, but it's really not nice.
Oh, yeah, no.
Iceland is really the nicer. Okay. Anyway, I think for myself, I've been to 2 different countries and I had an amazing time. I just most recently went to the Bahamas. I know I talked about it a little bit on here about going to the Bahamas, and it was really a great time. And then I went to the Dominican. 2 black countries.
Oh, woohoo!
Love that for me. And they're like all black people going black people, and I love that. We are very much. I love us.
I love us too.
Me too. I had a great time in both of those countries. I think I went to the Dominican before COVID, and then I ended up going to the Bahamas, obviously a couple weeks ago. But I've really enjoyed those different places. I think they're islands. I want to my next out the country thing. I want to go to Mexico. I want to experience Mexico, but I also want to experience some different stuff that's not all this tropical beach like stuff. And I think we get that a lot as a people because a lot of us don't live near that.
I say tropical, but I don't like the beach. I don't know why. I guess just when you think tropical, you just think like pretty nice. I don't know.
You think weather, just weather.
Yeah. But I don't like the beach.
You don't like the sand in between your toes, do you?
This is gonna sound like I'm just a complainer, but I don't like to be super hot. I don't like to be, so I just need to. Where is somewhere where I can go that's just like a nice temp?
The Bahamas most recently it wasn't like super hot for real.
Yeah.
Now it's warm. You may sweat a little, but it wasn't like, you know how when you go to the ballpark in Southeast Arkansas or something like that in the summertime and everybody's sweating profusely.
That humidity is just,
it wasn't like that.
Okay.
The beach was real smooth.
Like,
it was real good. I don't remember sweating like that.
And I want to go where I can see in the water.
Yeah, you can see in the water out there.
Not, where I don't know what's coming.
No, I actually went to Nassau. That's where a lot of people, the tourists go. But I want to go experience their family islands. But you can see in the water out there. I don't like Galveston. You ever been to Galveston, Texas?
Yes.
the water is like really murky.
Mm-hmm.
The Gulf of Mexico is weird. I don't want to go to that. I was looking to figure out if I was gonna take the kids on like a beach vacation because my kids have never been to the beach. At least that's what they say. I want to see, the beach. I will not be taking them to Galveston. I about don't want to go to Pensacola. I mean, the water isn't as bad there, but
I didn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You straight?
Yeah, I've been to Pensacola.
It was
okay.
mid. I went to Pensacola for the Sun Belt Conference tournament down there a couple years ago when I was coaching in college athletics, but I'm not interested if it's not really nice and pretty too.
Mm-hmm.
Passport princesses. But you got to get an opportunity to go experience some good stuff. You want to know where I want to go? I want to go to Cuba. It's Cuba in Spanish. I want to go to Cuba.
Well, this Mexican says Cuba. This Hispanic says Cuba.
This Mexican.
Says Cuba.
But have you ever had let's talk about a little bit more of the food. What other foods have you tried of different cuisines?
Not many. And I don't, it's like, I think the most, it'd probably be like octopus, but that's not.
Octopus?
Mm-hmm. People eat it, and I did not like it.
Okay, so you ever had Thai food?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't like spicy, like
They food
hot
be a little
food.
spicy.
Yeah. I take a little bit of spice, but just hot, I can't.
Yeah.
Like when you go to the Thai restaurants and they got the levels, I'm always like, level 1, please.
Have you ever had oxtails?
No, but I want to try
gosh.
them. I want to
Oxtail, this is
try
my second
oxtails.
favorite meat.
I wanna
Pork
try
belly's number 1, oxtail number 2. Fire.
I mean, I'm open to trying new food. I mean, I eat chitlins. If you eat chitlins, you
Love chitlins.
eat anything.
It will.
So, yeah.
Have you ever had tripe? Like cow tongue?
Yes, I did not like it.
Y'all eat that in y'all culture.
I actually got that from a African trailer truck place, and I did not like it because I was like, hey, I want to try some African food. I've never had African food. And
Fufu?
And I
You
ordered.
didn't like fufu?
That was okay, but the tripe, it's a no.
Trash.
It's a no for me.
Yeah. I tried souse, and I want to say it's sheep's tongue. I think the texture is giving me hog maws chitlins texture, but I didn't like. I think it's like a soup or whatever, and I didn't like the juice. I didn't like, and I want to say they put lime in it. I don't like lime.
Not even when you take a shot?
Absolutely not. I don't want that.
I think that's something. You don't squeeze lime on your tacos, on your street tacos?
Absolutely not. If they get mad if it's in there, kick it to the side.
You gotta squeeze
I do
the
not
lime,
like lime.
on the taco.
I don't like lime. Ew. No, I don't like that.
What are we doing?
No, I don't like that. No, I think that was the problem with the soup. But I liked it. I tried it. It was nice. It's a Bohemian thing. Well, I don't think I take it back. I don't think it's a Bohemian thing. It's an English thing. And the Bahamas is an English colonized country.
I'm definitely open to going new places and trying new food. And even when you go in the States, why are we in another state eating McDonald's?
That's weird to me. That's what I'm not gonna do.
Wendy's and Chick-fil-A. Why are we eating this and we're somewhere different?
Yeah, I can't figure that out either. You want to go eat chicken strips? Don't piss me off. I'm not if you're one of those plain eaters where you only eat chicken strips and burgers, I cannot go nowhere with you.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
Very strange. It's weird.
Yeah.
Give me some more foods you've tried.
Mussels. I've never had raw oysters. I've had them cooked.
Yeah, I like them grilled.
I've never had them raw. I want to try them raw though.
Don't try them raw. I'm real big with my old lady. She's from the mom, so don't try them raw here inside the United States. If it's landlocked, no.
No. Okay.
Only try something like that raw, close to, because it's fresh. It's close to the sea or something.
Okay. I don't know. I eat a lot of stuff.
They had have you ever had fish with the head on it?
No, but I want to. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know, because when I look at the eye part, it makes me like, do I really want?
I could eat it.
But it always looks so good.
Yeah, it'd be fire. It'd be fire. I ate lots of fish, obviously, while I was out there.
I love fish though, so I would probably like it.
Legit.
Don't some people eat the eye?
Oh, I don't know nothing about that. I didn't. I don't know nothing about that.
I feel like some people play some. Let us know, or am I just making that up? But I feel like some people.
Yeah, grouper, all those different types of fish. Is it called sea fish? Saltwater fish, or whatever. You know, we be eating like catfish and stuff like that.
Catfish, give me some fried catfish.
Oh, I love that, but they be looking down on us for eating stuff like that.
Look, I'm sorry. I love me some fried catfish.
Have you ever been on like a solo trip?
I have not. And prior to experiences, I would have. And I would love to. And maybe in the future I still will. But yeah, no, I've never. Mm-mm. Have you?
Solo.
Solo?
So
Oh, wait, take it back. Yes, I have. I went to New York. Both times I've been to New York, I was alone.
Oh, for on business though. Mm-hmm. On business. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't. I don't
in
think
Vegas, but that's visiting family. So
I don't think I've been on a solo trip like whole like weekend on some just me stuff. They have a whole group of people on Facebook who just go do that. He just book a trip. I'm finna start trying, but I'm a people person. I like to like kick and hang with people. So like most of the time, if I do something, I want to indulge it in with family or friends.
yeah,
But I want to try like a solo trip. Just go somewhere and just kick it by yourself and just do things. I bet it's very like peaceful. Cause you don't gotta worry about doing stuff with all these other people and pleasing other people and like
Doing
okay, you gotta argue about what y'all gonna eat.
Ooh.
Oh my God, that's like I don't like that. Or people don't want to go do nothing. What did we come out here for?
The worst is when you're on a group trip and they be like, "Oh, I'm tired."
And want to lay up and take a nap.
Go home, Roger.
Yo, go home, Roger. Yeah, I can't rock with that. I can't rock that. Have you ever been? It sounds like you have. So you've been out on a trip with a bad group of people, and you're like, I'll never go anywhere with y'all.
It wasn't even a group. It just be like one person. It's just like. You just what are we doing? We just spend the money and then your attitude stank, and so people trying to tiptoe around you, and it's just like
what I'm finna do is go off. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's why I be careful about where I go places with people with because people want you to cater to them.
Let me cater to you,
and I ain't fit to do that. I don't like that. People just want to lay. People just be wanting to lay up and like not do nothing, but I'm also not like we said we was gonna do this time. I'm not like that either. Itinerary. So are you a itinerary girly or are you like a go with the flow with the day type of girly on a trip?
So I guess it's a mix. I don't know. I am an itinerary person. I like to have one, but I don't want to be the one to make it.
Yeah.
But I do want to have like stuff laid out.
Things that we've planned for the day.
But I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna like? If something's not planned, okay, we can just find something to do. Yeah. We can pick. We've never been here. Just pick somewhere. Yeah. But I would prefer to have the itinerary as long as I don't have to create it.
Yeah. So you want somebody to make the plan, but you don't want to be a part.
I just want to show up. I want to pay my money
and pull up
and show up.
Yeah. I am not an itinerary girly, but I do like to have like things we've decided that we want to do. And it don't even have to be like, okay, we're going to do this today. Because that would be great too. But if it was like, okay, well, we have these options of things we would like to do while we're out here. I like for things to be flexible, but also to have ideas. Like we've already researched the food. Because I don't want to pull up here and go eat somewhere bad. We need to know what the reviews say. Right. We need to know what's on the menu. So if we go out here, even if it's just me and my old lady, we need to know what's on this menu because I don't want you to get up in here and piss me off.
DPMO.
Or we get up in here and it's like not something on here. This menu is not something that's, appealing to us. I like to research everything before I hit that flight. So I know what we're getting into. I want to know the clubs, the different places where people go kick it.
I need to know the music they finna be playing now.
Mm-hmm. Because when you go to a lot of places, they don't listen to the stuff that we be listening to for real.
Yeah. My coworkers went out and they invited me. It's a Hispanic club on Dixon. They invited me to come.
I'm screaming. You belong, though. You belong.
Ooh, yeah.
You had a good time?
I didn't go. It was today.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you couldn't be there.
But I probably still wouldn't have went anyway. Like, what am I going to do in there?
Speaking of people, like, inviting you out to places, have you ever been flued out?
Hey.
Look at me telling your business.
Yeah, okay. I can tell y'all a little bit of this business, not all. I have never. I've never accepted that offer.
Yeah.
I have been offered that a couple times, but 2 major times by 2 major people. Mm-hmm. And I declined.
Like celebrities?
Yes.
Why did you decline?
The first time I declined, I was trying to be modest. I was in college, and I'm like, oh, I'm focusing on school. Dummy. So I'm kind of sort of a little bit easing on trying to get locked back in. Maybe I might get that off again. We don't know. But and then the other one, yeah, I just didn't like the way he was when he was in person, and I actually never texted him back. I still have the text message from when he texted me. He was like, "I'll fly you out. You a nice vibe." You trying to get flew out. Well, he didn't say trying to get flew out, but he did. He was offering for me to come there because he liked my vibe, and I never text back because I didn't.
You didn't like him?
No, he was cool, but not like I don't want to
hang out with you like that for real.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever been flew out?
Nope. Well, as I say, like I've never been flued out. I think I want to tap in a different version of flued out. Like when I finish my doctorate here in the next 2 years, I want to get my pilot's license. So I want to be doing the flying out, but I want to be the pilot.
I want to be getting the T. See who's getting flued out.
Yeah, I want to be the pilot where I could just, hey, we're going to jump up in here and we're going to go on a date weekend to such and such and have a whole flight planned out thing.
That is so romantic.
Yeah, but I've never been flued out.
I need to get me a you.
Yeah, you probably should. Your life would be different. I'll change your life.
Well, these men. Can somebody get their pilot license and fly me out?
Get the pilot license.
Plan a nice romantic date, please, sir.
So when you like go on vacations and when you go kick it like that and you be out and about, what's like the main thing you be wanting to get into? What is it that you be wanting to experience? Like
I'm about to hit the club and dance like a stripper.
You want to go hit the nightlife. That's what you be wanting.
At least one night there. It ain't got to be our whole thing.
But that'd be like your like major thing. I definitely got to go out.
And I definitely got to eat good.
Yeah. I think that's number one for me, food. I want to try like all the traditional things, like the things that people love the most in the area, so I can say I've had it when people talk about it. And you can also experience it too, so I'm with you on that.
If it was like me and a guy, if I had a guy, it would probably be like a museum or something, like an intimate setting, something like that. But like groups of people, hey, we like to party.
So you would like to go see the arts if it was you in okay, I got you. It depends on the city. Like New York, I want to hit all the museums.
Yeah.
DC, I have hit most of them. I love when we go to Washington D.C. I love to go see all the different type of museums because they have a lot of different attractions, and I'd be wanting to engulf in like the history and the culture and like learn a lot of different stuff. So that'd be great for me. But when I'm going like on vacation, like it's like a real vacation, I think it's mostly food for me, and seeing the culture,
eat.
Yeah. Which is like kind of the heritage, the cultural things. Do you like Airbnb or hotels?
For like a group?
I'm talking about vacations in general.
I mean, if it was just me and another person, I would probably prefer a hotel, but...
Why is that?
It's just me and that person. Just one room is all we need. Well, I guess they got one room Airbnb too, but I don't know. I just prefer a nice hotel if that was the case. But for a group setting, probably Airbnb. But you don't like those, do you?
What,
Airbnbs?
I use them.
Oh no, you said you wouldn't get one if we went to Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. I never, ever again Airbnb with y'all. Let me tell my story. I forgot about that. I had not even thought about that when I thought about Airbnb. I am traumatized. So I went to. I was on a solo trip. I was on a solo trip.
When you went?
When I went there, Atlanta, the last time I went, I flew out to Atlanta. I wanted to go to the. Was it Nike? It was, or USA Basketball. It was something like that implemented with the athletic director thing. It was like a networking event for athletic directors with students. And I was like, man, I want to be an AD in the future. I need to get out and go experience that and see what that looks like. I want to say this is like right when I got out of college athletics. And I'm really looking for a job. And I really need to get out and experience some different stuff. So I went to the event. I met a lot of different people. I was out there by myself, and I Airbnb'd. When I Airbnb'd, I didn't realize it was going to be an apartment complex. When I got out
that's
there,
a thing that people
you're not supposed to be able to do that.
I'm about to say, what?
You're not supposed to be able to do that. You're supposed to own the place that you rent out, but they do stuff like that, and that's trifling. So when I got out there, I couldn't even really get up into the Airbnb. I'm calling. They never answered. I was able to get into the Airbnb because somebody else came. And I'm in my Uber. Like, I hate... When you get to that space... No, not Uber. But when you get to the Airbnb and the people are not responding, that is like the number one way to piss me off. So I get to the Airbnb, I can get in, like all the other instructions were cool. I walk around and like they didn't clean the apartment well. Like it's still like hair like on the floor, they didn't sweep it. Like the bed and stuff is made, but I slept on top of the bed the entire weekend that I was out there. I was not getting in them sheets. I slept on top of the bed and I threw the comforter across my legs. I did not. The bathroom was not appeasing to me. I'm one of those people, like if I go like rent a house or buy something or like I'm staying somewhere, the first thing I'm going to look at is that bathroom.
I know you left a bad review.
You know I did. I left a very bad review because I was really pissed off.
I would have been too.
You know, and I didn't have time to like, cause I had to, when I got out there, I needed to put my stuff down to get to the event. So I didn't have time to like get a new Airbnb or a hotel or something like that. The hotels were really too expensive because this is during the Swag versus MEAC Classic. I can't think of what it's called, but it's like the champions of each conference play each other. And this is the first time I'm going to see Deion Sanders and them play. So, and this is really his last game for real, cause he finna get ready to slide. So,
Man.
Got a chance to, no, I might be lying. He might have been there coaching another year. I might be lying. So, it was really bad. Y'all, when you look at the tub was like where
Now
people like feet. No, people feet where it's black, like it's permanently black because they ain't cleaning it properly. That really done drove me. I done took a whole bath the whole weekend at the sink.
She got one.
Yeah, buddy, I was so mad. I ain't walking around with my shoes off in here. I was so pissed off about that. I didn't even open the refrigerators and nothing like that. I reached out to the people to talk to them about it. No response the entire weekend. I reported them. Then I also had a bad experience for Airbnb in Miami. The first time I went to Miami, I flew into Miami first, and then I left the next morning because it was a cheaper flight. So I was like, I'll just go experience Miami. So I flew into Miami, and my Airbnb, I got there a little early. Well, when I pulled up, like the door was cracked. It was like open. So I went on and walked in. They had a party the night before.
And didn't clean up.
The people were arriving to clean it, and it was shit everywhere. It was pizza and stuff on the floor. It was condom wrappers and condoms. I had looked all throughout the house. Yes. I had looked all throughout the house. I was traumatized. I said, hey, I jumped up in there immediately, bro. I'm not staying here. I don't care if you clean. They're on the way to clean it, blah, 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 blah. You're early. Hey, bro, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care if they clean up everything right now. I will not be staying here. No. It looked like they had threw a Project X party in the Airbnb.
Probably.
And it was at a complex.
Probably
It was at an apartment complex type thing.
Bullet sugar sprinkle somewhere.
Yeah, I was straight. I was super straight. I was so mad about that. I had to tell them, if you give me a full refund right now, I will not leave you a bad review. They immediately released my money, and I went and found a hotel near the airport. But so when you said like you don't like Airbnb, it triggered me into those two bad memories when you just brought that up.
Yeah,
but I love Airbnb if you get a good host.
If you get a good, but I feel like I would only consider probably an Airbnb if I'm gonna be somewhere for a long amount of time and like need a kitchen. Mm-hmm. But if it's like a couple days, I would probably just do a hotel.
I like living within, like especially when I go on vacations.
Like a group trip, I'll take an Airbnb.
I like being within the city with the people. Like especially if I'm going we talk about passport princess. If we're going to another country, I want to live amongst these individuals so I can walk around to their corner store. These people like tell you where to go, stuff. I don't want to be isolated with the tourists.
That makes sense.
So I'm real big on that. But you said you prefer a hotel.
Yeah.
Especially if it's just two of you.
Just the two of us.
No, I want a big old space where we could just walk around like we in a natural home. I don't know why I just really like that. Just being indulged in their culture.
I don't know. I'm just so paranoid because the world is crazy. Like, hotel or Airbnb, it's just like, is it cameras in here? Is it cameras? I just be
They
so
getting the
paranoid.
whole show, baby, because I'm put on the show.
I be so paranoid. I don't know. Yeah.
Get a whole show if they see me. So back to my trip in the Bahamas. The Bahamas was great. We got an opportunity to go to the beach, and I think like meeting the people was like I love and I enjoyed that. I'm gonna tell you this one story. The food, we talked about food. They have something called conch salad. And conch, you know, on SpongeBob, the conch that so they eat that. So the guy who made the conch salad, he down close to like the pier, and like they have all these like different like boosters or like shops set up where people be at, and the good dude was making the conch. Why he done got into it with the dude next to him, like they beefing for real in front of me, and you know, Molly, she from there, so I guess her talking.
What was
to
her
like,
reaction?
She was just looking.
So
We just kept looking. We was cool. But they talking about like beefing for real. Like dude was like, bro, I'd kill you for, you know, if you
Not
put my
their
name
unaliving.
bad. Yeah, it was funny to me. But I also but it was also kind of like a little nervous. Cause that real deal beef, it's like old men. You know how old men, when they be neighbors for years and they get to arguing, that's what it gave. But I'm also in another country and I really don't know, and he's chopping up all this food and stuff. The man got a big knife. It gave me a little weird vibe, but it's also funny because they beefing.
You know, I'll tell you later.
All the other old heads was just sitting there laughing.
That just made me think about, like, when you tell me about that, I envision a man from Monticello, like, arguing. This is who I'm picturing in my mind. But I'll tell you later.
Two old heads beefing.
Yeah, but one specific man that you...
That I probably know.
Yeah, I know you know.
Yeah. So I had a good time with that. The conch, I tried conch salad for the first time. We're talking about food and culture and stuff. The conch salad was solid. I'd give it an 8. Only because I don't eat stuff like that. Like, you eat pasta salad?
Yes.
It's similar to pasta salad if you ask me, but it's conch in it, not the actual pasta.
The video that you showed me, though, I just don't know. You a soldier, because I just don't know if I could eat it after seeing it.
After seeing it made like that? He rang it out with his hands. That took me out, too. It gave me uneasy.
I mean, although the hands were clean, but still.
It gave me uneasy vibes when I seen it, too. They make something called conch fritters, too. They're pretty solid.
You should have brought something back for me to taste, like something that could be packaged.
You're right.
And you didn't.
Rudy can make conch salad. I mean, I think she brought some conch.
Well, Rudy,
back and
I
she
want a
brought some
conch
other
salad.
stuff. We can talk about that. Let me also tell you that the world out there is different. So we ended up going to the shops and stuff.
The roads?
The world out there is a little different.
A whole new
We end up going out there, we park and we walk the strip. We go into the touristy places. We also go to like the local stores and things like that. And when we came back, our rental car was gone.
And a rental car.
Riding the rental car. The rental car was gone, friend.
They stole it?
That's essentially like, first of all, I'm not lying. I didn't get the stealing vibe. I was like, something happened like that. Somebody, like, they towed it. That's the initial thing that came to my mind. So we ended up like trying to figure out what's going on. We went to the police station. The police were trying to help us identify what happened. They was like, yeah, if you parked there, then you probably did get towed or whatever. So we had to go.
Robbery, carjack.
They had 2 different police stations. They had the regular police station for like the police. And they also have a police station where it's called like the tourism police. So they deal with a lot of the issues where like tourists come in. So we ended up going down there. They're like, yeah, you got towed. So they was like, okay, they're going to come or whatever. So we think they're going to come bring the car. No, the guy pulled up in this little cube. You know, little cube cars? He pulled up in a little cube and it's like, yeah, he outside. So I was like, oh, that's not our car. I was like, no. He's going to take you to the car. So we go get him in the car. You know Rudy. Rudy heated. Mad because he got told, bro, it is what it is. He's like, yeah, it's going to be $200. No, he said $100. Still. Which really took me out. $100, bro. In America, you get told how much you think it's going to cost.
I don't know.
$250, $300.
You saved me from getting told at one time.
Yeah, I should have let you find out. Fuck around and find out. Yeah. But, in America, everything's so expensive for
no reason.
He was like, it's only going to be $100. So he ended up driving us to the tow. Watch this. He ended up driving us to this tow. At this point, we've already, like, shopped. And I only brought so much money with me just in case, like, I don't think nothing is going to happen, but in case we get robbed, all of my money ain't gone. So I only brought a couple, I think I only traveled with like $150 at a time with me, somewhere $200 at a time with me. And then, like, obviously I might have my card. He said cash only. So when we get to the car, I'm not realizing you spent the majority of your cash at these stores because I didn't want to, swipe my card and then look back later like there's some other charges that I ain't put on there. Why when we get to the car, I don't got the money.
Boy, I know Rudy was even more mad.
I don't got the money. So I was like, I'm counting it. This is what, like, I'm trying to give it to him. I'm counting. I realized, oh man, you forgot that you spent the cash.
Start counting real fast.
I had $60.
$40.
I had
$60.
$60. So at this point, I'm like, yo, man, I'm nervous. I said, I don't have it. Like, I really just realized that I only have $60. And he stopped and he was looking at me. And I was like, well, I have like $2 extra. So I had like $62.
My last
and he was like,
$2.
he said, you want me to keep the car? He said, you want me to keep the car over $40? Like, I'm thinking, okay, so I didn't think that was my initial reaction.
That's so nice.
Very nice. I'm really thinking in my mind.
Oh, you thinking he beat
you
you
better
like,
come up with $40 or I'm going to keep this car with $40. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm like, I said, no, I don't want you to keep it. I just don't have any. I said, can I do a card? He said, no. He said, I was going to give you $20 back anyway. So you guys are fine. It's okay.
No.
You know how nice that is?
America would never.
America would never.
Like, well, too bad. You can come back tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to take you back to the police station. You need to go to
You can come back tomorrow, but it's going to be an additional.
Yeah, an additional $30, $40. Well, really not even $30, $40. They might put another $50 on there, you know? So as you think about that, they are completely different from America. Everybody was very nice over there. I ain't going to say it was always nice to each other.
Well, obviously.
And they were very, clearly. But they were very nice over there. Everybody's very hospitable. The food was really good. And when I say clean, I mean fresh ingredients.
I hear that a lot from people that travel outside, like outside of the United States.
America's food is horrible.
Yeah.
The week I came back, I told you I was sick. Mm-hmm. My stomach was ate up. Like it was hurting. Like I had to keep going to the bathroom. And I'm like, what did I eat? Like I thought like something had happened, but is my body readjusted? Because we was out there like 4 days, I want to say, readjusting to the American
poison.
food. And that's really weird as I say that because I thought it would take a longer period of time for me to really clean out like that to be really fresh on the fresh food stuff. But no.
Dang.
Really crazy. Really crazy. So we got to go to the Bahamas. We got to catch it. I had a good time. They also listened to a lot of the music that we listened to. I went to the club out there and it was litty. Speaking of like vacations, my favorite thing about vacation is going to meet new people.
You know that would never be something that I list as my favorite.
You don't like meeting new people when you go on vacation?
I don't like meeting new people when I'm at home up in Springdale. I'm just not, But hey, I'm not gonna shun you off if you come and speak to me. I'm gonna be friendly and nice and polite. But me just being excited, like going out of my night, no.
Yeah, I love meeting new people.
I would be perfectly fine if we went on a group trip and I did not meet not one new person. I came back knowing things.
The same people that you ain't knowing.
I would be perfectly fine with that.
No, I love meeting new people. And when you get to talk to them, you learn so much from them and their culture, and it makes you more appreciative for life.
I would have been appreciative from just having nice, clean food. I don't have to meet a person. Other things would have.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is why we ain't got shit.
You got
to get out your comfort zone.
I'm not even gonna. I was almost lying to say I'm working on it, but I'm really not.
You're not. You got to get out your comfort zone in your
me.
environment so you can see different things. You learn different things from different people. It makes you more appreciative. It makes you more respectful for other people and their thoughts and their ideas and how they live.
I'll try. Yeah. I'm gonna put that on my list. The next time I go somewhere, even if it's just out of Arkansas, I'm gonna put it on my list to meet someone new.
So
interact.
How important is like when you vacation? What's the most important thing for vacationing?
I need to eat good and I need to sleep somewhere safe.
Yeah.
I need research to be done to make sure we are somewhere safe.
Safety is first.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's wrap this up. We got to get up out of here. Let's wrap it up. Give me your ick.
Flies.
Okay.
I do not like them. They just I don't like bugs in general, but flies, they just right there. It's like they purposely annoy you.
Yeah.
They just right there in your space.
In your face all the time.
And then I'm slow trying to swack it, and so I miss every time. And it's I don't like flies.
Yeah. For me, I think my ick number one for the week, and this happened out there too, and we'll talk about it at a later date. But my ick is like people with money having to let other people know they got money. Like it was this white guy like screaming up in the casino, like I guess they wasn't counting his money fast enough for him to go get with the no, he might have been turning his thing in because they gave him cash. But then he was like, hey, y'all gone. He was really drunk. It was giving like preppy, like
what I would see up there,
like not sorority but fraternity type. It was weird. It was giving Fayetteville. It was giving Fayetteville. I can't stand that. All right, let's wrap this up.
Oh, that look! I'm like, what?
Let's wrap this up.
1, 2, 3.
Weekly Heat. Hey, Weekly Heat. Sorry everything is so abrupt this week. You got to get up out of here.
I got to go see my niece. I'm a new aunt.
Yes, we have things we got to get to. We actually live a life outside of this podcast.
So, have to go see.
Yes, so things have to move in a timely manner. All right. Weekly Heat for this week.
What you got?
It's a good one.
Got her.
Anything you have to go outside of God to get, you got to stay outside of God to keep.
Ooh.
That's tough. I came across that on social media. And when I seen it, I was like, the things that we be wanting to design, you got to make sure that's in God's will, because once you get it, in order to keep it, you're going to have to really fight to keep that, and that's going to keep you further away from that,
And that's going to mess up everything down the line.
Mess up your whole flow for everything that man got going for you just because you want what you want. Well, when you want what you want, just know you're going to get what you get. And
get what you get and don't
what they
it.
say.
That's what we tell the kids.
And what they say, F around and find out. That's the key for the week. F around and find out.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for tuning in another Monday. We'll be back next week. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Peace. Passport.
If I don't get it for my children's children. And that's real.
Tell the truth, how I feel, like I'm the only one that's real. Can't be the only one that feels like hold you real tight till midnight. Tell me how you miss free throws, that's free points on the field. You think about it as a nigga, wanna be